Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are discussing about a very interesting issue, which is the photomaster. I mean iPhone 10 or Google Pixel 2 XL. So this issue we are going to talk about that today. So my name is Ranjit and you are watching Mr. Technical. Let's start. Back in September, Apple showed off the iPhone 10 smartphone launch in celebration of the iPhone 10-year anniversary with the fancy new design, class-leading hardware and the high-tech screen. So then in October, rival tech giant Google launched the Google Pixel 2 XL, and this handset are the flagship carrier for Android 8.0 Oreo and will certainly be hugely popular among fans of Google's mobile operating system. So let's check about their specification. What's in new? The Apple iPhone X runs in iOS 11. 5.8-inch Quad HD OLED display, a 1164-bit processor, and 3 GB RAM. The iPhone X dual 12-megapixel camera with dual-tone flash and 7-megapixel of front camera. The phone has 64 by 256 GB of the non-expandable internal storage. Of course, they have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and the iPhone comes with a non-removable 2716 milliampere lithium polymer battery. Let's check about the Google's Pixel 2 XL. Google Pixel 2 XL has a 6-inch screen with a resolution of 1440 into 2880 pixel, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor with 4 GB RAM. The Google has 2.2 megapixel front rear camera with f1.8 focus, and front camera 8 megapixel with a 2.4 aperture. So the phone has a 64 by 128 GB of non-expandable internal storage, Corning Gorilla Glass 5, Bluetooth 5.0, and the Google Pixel comes with a non-removable 3520 milliampere battery. This is huge. Okay, so today our main issue is which is the best camera, Google, iPhone 10. Let's check. When you're talking about the camera, when the Pixel and the Pixel SL launch, Google declared that they are going the best smartphone comes to date, and were not lying. And Google Pixel 2 believe that is true. Shots are realistic or too vivid to be true. They just look lifelike. Google have 2 megapixel, 12 megapixel back camera, who has both optical and electronics image stabilization, and it snaps several shots in an instant. It also does a portrait style mode and from both and back and front camera. Now that's impressive. But the iPhone has 2 back cameras, of course, like the iPhone 8 Plus or 7 Plus module, both the 12 megapixel shooters with more light capture by the sensors, better low light shooting thanks to the added optical stabilization on the second sensor, and improved HDR shooting. It is Apple best smartphone camera too. So now, and the Pixel 2 XL has an edge on natural colors. Meanwhile, the second sensor brings improved portrait shots along with the cool new portrait lightning features. It's close enough that the average user should be thrilled with either camera. But the Pixel 2 XL delivered slightly better coloring and zoom in detail. It truly is the best of the best camera right now. let's check about some pictures. You can see one pictures, their color and contrast. The Pixel 2 XL captured richer blacks and colors as well as greater contrast between light and dark tones. The iPhone X, while having no difficulty capturing color accurately. Next, check about the another low light pictures. You can see that how well these devices perform in low light condition. Pixel 2 XL produced clear, sharper images and greater color accuracy. The iPhone X warm tones in daytime shots distorted the color of low light shots. Now we are talking about the most awaited selfie. Which selfie is the good? I mean the iPhone or the Google? At the one you have been seen waiting the along with the while, a decent selfie would typically to be a good indicator of a front camera's performance. One of the first distance you will immediately notice that the iPhone X held closer to the subject than the Pixel 2 XL. This was not the case. Okay, so held at the same distance side by side, the iPhone X front facing camera seems to have a shorter shooting distance than the Pixel 2 XL. The Pixel 2 XL capture finer details like the texture of the well behind the subject, and this comes down the iPhone X wider aperture. With both of the iPhone X and the Pixel 2 XL performing particularly well at everything we threw at them, and the both benefiting from their own strength and features, it very tough drawing a line to send and deciding on a winner. So which do you think capture better photos, and what you would like to see either tech giant implement in their future cameras or software updates? Let me know in the comment below. So now we are going to talk about the little bit different, the which is the better value for money. When it comes to the value for money, it seems Apple is out of luck. The iPhone X is priced really high, with the models ranging from 89,000 to 1 lakh Indian rupees, and the same time Google Pixel meanwhile in the process is starting in 60,000 to 78,000. So if you absolutely must have the best iPhone, you have to willing to fork out upwards. But for most users, Google Pixel 2 will be much more sensible purchase, because in the little bit low price they can get a complete phone. So both the phones are really nice because their performance is excellent. The Pixel 2 XL comes with a top of the line Android chip Qualcomm and with 4GB RAM, and of course is the latest Android software 8.0. And the same time Apple iPhone X is A11 Bionic chip, crushes the competition. Apple has 3GB RAM stuff in here, and this is a really a speedy phone. So you won't see a big difference in the real world uses. They are both super fast phones that can handle your every demand. But the power, when you're going to take about the power is battery little bit low in iPhone X. So iOS 11 is super speedy. Both of the pack more than enough power, but Apple has more in there somewhere. So you can decide if you have more capabilities, or if you want the iPhone because it's close to 1 lakh, so you can go for it. Or otherwise, well, if your budget is little bit low, you can go for the Google Pixel 2 XL because of the camera, but performance is almost same. Performance is very nice. So at the end, both phones is excellent in different condition. So with neither taking a decisive lead over the other, the iPhone X zoom and is flash outperformed the Pixel, for example, but Google's phone beat it out in low light when taking selfies. So what do you think? So let me know your comment Next session I am going to discuss the another important topics. So if you like my video, like, share, and of course comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe and press the bell icon, so you can get my videos the fast. So thank you for watching my video. I always respect my viewers, so thank you so much.